Hello everybody, just going to do a quick video walkthrough of the new house here before we get started on too many changes and renovations and all that. But that's kind of a picture of the land. I got 10 acres with it. It goes down to the creek, which I'll show you here a little bit later. I won't take you all the way down to the creek, but I can show you the view from the house to the creek. We set up on the top of a cliff or a bluff that overlooks the creek, and like I say, pretty much everything you can see here is mine. And it'll be fun making some paths through that 10 acres to walking trails and all that. We got a couple of koi ponds here on the outside. See, there's a lower one. And then there's the upper one with the little gazebo. Guess I'll go ahead and spoil the main feature of this house, which is the view. It's very crunchy because of all the leaves on the ground. I don't know if you can see very well from these pictures, but there's the creek down below. And I don't know for sure how high up we are here, but we're pretty high. It's more or less a mountain view. Got a lot of trees to trim out of the way and everything to open up that view even more. But go out here on our deck and you really get to see the full view. And just for those of you that have problems with vertigo, this deck kind of is not for the faint of heart when it comes to looking straight down. But again, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the creek directly below us from here, and you can see where it comes through up that way. And like I said, there is a path down to the creek. We got a little area down there that is all set up. But anyway, let's get back to the house. This deck really should have a railing around it. That's going to be on our project list. You can see all the rooms have sliders out to the deck. And next spring we're going to have our hands full getting all these planters back in line, but they all have an irrigation system ran to them, so that'll be nice and fun. And I just started moving in, so there's going to be some random junk laying around, and especially in a couple of rooms upstairs, but all right. This is I guess you would call it the main level, and yes, we got some very outdated bathroom. Unfortunately, not exactly the flooring and tile I would have picked, but it's very high end, which is kind of a shame. That's very expensive tile they picked. This is the downstairs room that I'm probably going to make my media room for like a little miniature home theater. This is the main living area. It's looking back toward the entryway. You can see it goes all the way to the ceiling, all the way to the roof line. And this same fireplace carries through downstairs too, which I'll show you in a minute. This is the little dining room area. I will be eliminating this entire wall to open up the kitchen, but that'll be a future project. That's not going to happen too soon. And here's another living area, and it has extremely ugly paint. I will probably be doing away with the wood railing throughout all the house, and I will probably replace that with glass, just glass railings everywhere. And the same with these windows here in this room. I will probably open that up floor to ceiling. And then speaking of the ceiling, we have one of the most unusual lighting systems. These are well, underneath those panels light up like a 70s disco. Well, except it's not multicolor, it's just white light, but yeah, it's very, very not me. So I will probably be replacing this entire ceiling here all the way. As I said, you can see up there. So that will probably all be wood. Probably do some sort of cedar to match the exterior of the house, which is all cedar, and just bring that all the way down and make that flow through the entire room there. So it would just have a wood ceiling, and then I'll just put in light fixtures. But like I said, this will be the secondary living area that is also open to the kitchen once we get all of that done. But as of now, the kitchen is very claustrophobic. We're going to be removing this overhead unit, opening up this entire wall here to make it open to the rest of the house. And it's unfortunate. I mean, they picked, like I said, all the materials in this house are just extremely high end. I mean, it's all, you can see the flooring is all solid wood and slate. And that's it. Solid wood, slate, and then in the bathrooms they picked out some very expensive tile that I don't like in a couple of them. And of course the carpets are going to have to go, and that'll be replaced with some better carpet. But anyway, I'll take you down to the bottom level. And ooh, not much light down here. It's spooky. There we go. And there's just tons of storage. We do have should have turned on all these lights before I started doing a video. But anyway, this is the utility room. I'm toying with the idea of making this entire level like an Airbnb friendly unit that I could possibly rent sometimes. But I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not. This is like a storm shelter. This is solid concrete above and below this entire room there. But, you know, it's also just more storage. Downstairs bathroom. Have a total of 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms down here, or in the house. And this is your downstairs bedroom that opens out into the pool room. Oh, did I mention? Yeah, it's got a pool. Indoor pool. Lots of painting to be done, and lots of just minor things here and there. And like I said, I'll be opening up the upstairs a little bit, as far as even more glass than it already has. But yeah, here's the indoor pool. It is very deep. I don't know if you can tell on camera or not how deep that is, but it's, I would say, at least 12 feet, maybe 13 feet at its deepest end. And we'll get that all cleaned up and ready to go. There's a few minor repairs to be done down here. We also have the sauna down here in this room. And we got where that deck was, or the area that we were walking on outside, that is the ceiling for this, and it had a couple of leaks around the edge of the house, and so we have some areas in the ceiling here we need to repair. But nothing too major. This is the sauna. Once again, a cedar sauna. It's room enough for, I don't know, you could probably stack 4 or 5 people in there. Decent size. And this is the mechanical room with all the stuff for the pool and the hot water heater and all the other stuff that the house needs to function. Once again, the house will have some really nice views once we get all these windows cleaned up and everything. And you can be laying in the pool and looking out over that view. And this is just a little alcove, little area that goes from that bedroom. I think that'd be a nice place to set up like a little breakfast kind of area, like a little table and stuff, just to chill out in the morning for people that are staying down here. My friend Rod made that for me. Nice little warning to be careful around the pool area. Didn't want to make this terribly long video, but it looks like I kind of am. As you walk upstairs, you have windows, looks out the outside there. I don't think I showed this one when you first walk in. There's a pretty good open area. It goes all the way to the ceiling again with a light, a lamp in there. Then on the 3rd floor, I got some stuff up here, but it has yet another fireplace. And some extra flooring. But I'm going to set up a little lounge area up here. My cat loves this area. And like I said, we're going to be replacing all these fixtures. That is not to my taste. Very nice, very expensive fixtures, but not something I liked. I'm trying to get my cat acclimated, so I got all of her stuff set up in the bathroom. The upstairs bathroom up here. And there's my temporary sleeping arrangement while we're moving stuff around. But the nice thing about these bedrooms, they have these incredible views. Once we get those windows cleaned up. And I'm eventually going to get rid of that bottom section here and just make this all glass, and with the, so you can open the top section of it, but the bottom section will stay closed. But both of the rooms up here have those balconies off of them that have those really incredible views. It's got a little nook area there. So I think this will be another nice little lounge area to set up here eventually when I get around to it. And this is the other upstairs room. I'm going to be making this my office. Has lots of closet space, has room. I can set up a desk in here and do whatever I need to do. This is open to that room that I showed you downstairs. It's got another nice little balcony. The house has a central vac system. That's the reason that's there. And again, just another slider that goes out to a balcony that has another nice view. Like I said, I just meant this to be a quick video, and it's taken me 20 minutes just to do a quick walk around of the place. But anyway, I know this is kind of a poor quality, but a lot of people have been asking me about the house, and I thought I would just, for those of you that can't make it out to see it, I thought I'd just do a quick video here, and you know, I'll be going over all the renovation plans and all that in more detail in the future. But just for now, the main goal is to get moved into this house and get everything painted and everything. Ideally, I would like to do that before I moved in, but because I'm going to be renting my old house, I really needed to get out of there as soon as possible. So we'll be not doing things in the most ideal order, but we'll, like I said, we'll get everything painted, and I'm going to go pretty much just white on white on the walls, and a lot of my furniture will be white. I think that'll help set off those dark floors. So some of these railings I'm going to be replacing with just glass railings instead of these wood railings. It'll be more like the railing that's on the stairs, as you can see here. Those are got a handrail with glass below, and that's kind of what I want to do instead of having these wooden railings. That's the view out the front of the house. Actually, I'm going to keep this fixture. I really do like this one. It's not a bad fixture. But anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I didn't put a whole lot of thought into this, so not a great video, but it gives you an idea of the house. And I'm almost at 20 minutes now, so that's way too long for a video like this. So hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you live in the area here and you're interested in seeing it, we'll arrange times for people to come over and stuff and be COVID safe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.